talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. Then give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Brooklyn Nets. The opening tip won by the Timberwolves as we get rolling from Target Center. To Towns. Shot clock violation. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Team foul number 1.
Jared Allen at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. First free throw is good.
Good shot.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Butler to bring it up. Down by 1. To Teague. Five to shoot for Minnesota. And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Across the timeline, it's Walker. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Ah, the monster stuff. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Walker into the front court. Down 3. Oubre. To Walker. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Russell. And Towns is there for the board. To Butler. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Walker with the basketball. Down 5. To Russell. Here comes the screen. Russell guarded by Jimmy Butler. To Kemba Walker. And it's Aminu with the rebound. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Wide open look, won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Russell to Walker. Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Here comes the screen. Butler to Towns. Throws it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Screen coming. Kemba Walker matched up with the former Wildcat. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. T trying to finish, but he can't get it to go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Walker to Russell. D'Angelo Russell, former #2 pick. He can be special. What's your prognosis for him?
Well, he has a chance to own Brooklyn this season and own New York City. Look at the signs of growth this young man has had over the last couple of years. He went through that situation in L.A. He came to New York. It's a matter of time before you feel like D'Angelo Russell or D'Lo will take this game over.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
T to Towns. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Right now, down 7. Nice finish at the rim.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
T to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker, short jumper, won't fall.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Russell with it up top. They trail by 7. Taken by the Wolves. Butler. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long. Two for 2 on that trip.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. They find themselves down 10. To Russell. Shot won't go. Turns and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent.
Russell, guarded by Towns. Oh, nice find for the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oubre to Kemba Walker. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Has a look. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
Coming right back to you.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Walker into the front court. Trailing by 14. To Allen Crabbe. For 3, those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
You've got to get that one to go. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Walker to Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade against Karl Anthony Towns. Deep left corner. Jumper's good.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
And the finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Walker with the basketball. Down 11. Nothing going here on that drive. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He's 3 for 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Kemba Walker picked up by T. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Teague with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's out. Last touch by Jared Allen. Changes coming from both sides right now. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Into the front court, it's Walker. Trailing by 11. To Hollis Jefferson. Karl Anthony Towns. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. His guys currently down by 13. To Allen Crabbe. Walker. Count it.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Entering the game for the Nets, number 8, Spencer Dinwiddie.
To Allen Crabbe. Add 2 points to the board.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
And he'll head to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Now hold the penalty for the Nets.
Misses the first. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Nets have the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Much needed bucket right there with the 3. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Wolves have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer, and a 3-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Brooklyn with the basketball to Russell. Sizing up the defense. Here comes the screen. Karl Anthony Towns rejects it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Knocked loose.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
A pass stolen by the Nets. Butler to bring it up. His team on top by 13. Fires the 3. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Karl Anthony Towns. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Russell. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. D'Angelo Russell. The shot, almost.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
To Towns, down low. Not that time. Brooklyn's got it. To Hollis Jefferson. To Dinwiddie. Has a chance and scores on the step back. unguardable, Jet.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
Towns. Good. Off a spin.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down by 15. To Russell. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Butler into the front court. The lead is 15. Randolph. Down low, Towns. Finish that.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Butler to bring it up. The advantage is 13 points. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Nets have it. To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Towns. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. Gets a shot up off the mark. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Zach Randolph, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 76% from the line. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 12. To Wade. To Dinwiddie. Here comes the screen. Shot from the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Dwayne Wade to Dinwiddie. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Down low for Jang. Offensive board.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Allen Crabbe. To Hollis Jefferson. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Team foul number 1.
Dwayne Wade has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. First one, count it.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Number 31.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Teague with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Oubre to Wade. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
It's Brooklyn's ball. To Wade. Here comes the screen. Wade, guarded by Jang. Driving right to the basket to Kelly Oubre. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Shot misses there by Allen. Butler into the front court. It's an 11-point game. No good. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Wade. To Dinwiddie.
Hey, left.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Timberwolves have the basketball. T to Butler. Down low for Jeng. Jared Allen able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Subbing in for Minnesota, number 15.
Russell into the front court. Down 8. To Kelly Oubre. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Oubre at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Muller to bring it up. They're looking to make something happen. The drive right to the basket. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Farouk Aminu with a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Wade. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Short jumper won't fall. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
The Timberwolves have the basketball. Probing the defense. Screen coming. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Wade. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Jared Allen trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest.
Got him. Got him. I'm in.
No, I missed a short one there. Walker into the front court. They trail by 7. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Screen coming to Butler.
Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
That's rebounded by the Nets. Walker with the basketball. 5-point game. Knocked loose. Walker.
Screen come on your left.
Shot clock winding down. And the rebound comes to Aminu. Into the front court, it's Walker. Down 5. And it's Aminu with the rebound. Jared Allen swats it. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Nets have the basketball. Probing the defense. Kemba Walker picked up by Gorgie Jang to Kelly Oubre. Off the assist.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
From the painted area, won't go down. Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Right now, down 7. To Allen Crabbe. Walker. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
The assist from number 15.
Layup goes down. Well done. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We've reached halftime with the Timberwolves out in front. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Timberwolves have themselves a narrow lead. For them to get the lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Brooklyn with the basketball.
Hey, check up. Let's go. Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
Screen coming. Surveys the floor.
Screen coming. Screen
Kemba
coming.
Walker, guarded by Jeff T. Carl Anthony knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Kelly Oubre. Nothing going here on that drive. Carl Anthony Towns sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell, now 3 for 9.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
T-Wolves with the basketball. T, they get it down for Towns. Nice pass to get things going.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
The rebound cleared by the Nets. First one goes down.
Oh, yeah, he's been working in the crowd.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Teague with the basketball. Leads 5. He was hacked. They let it go. Brooklyn's got it. Looking to take this all the way. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And the slam.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Walker into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Russell.
Screen coming left. Screen coming left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kemba Walker picked up by T.
Watch the cutter, man. Watch the back door.
Russell.
Hit the board.
And it's Minnesota's rebound. Flushes it home.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Walker to Russell. Has a chance, and he hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Minnesota at the controls. T. To Butler. Had it. a chance, but it's no good. Walker with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error. Russell picked up by Teague. Deep and a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Walker gets it in the left corner. Walker. And the rebound comes to Aminu. And stuffs it home.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Into the front court, it's Walker. The margin standing now at 7. Oubre to Russell. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot to Russell. From long range, D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one. To Towns, down low. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Has a look. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Butler. Jared Allen pins it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oubre sizing up Aminu. Able to convert inside.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nets have it. Kemba Walker, defended by Jeff Teague. Nothing going here on that drive. Walker to Hollis Jefferson. Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Butler. Around the perimeter. Runner here won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Walker. His club's staring up at an 8-point deficit. Here comes the screen. Walker. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Walker into the front court. His guys trail by 10.